Hello and welcome to my geography class. Today in this class we are going to talk and discuss about the geography second chapter. In this chapter we will talk about our mother earth. So let's move further. First, for this geography class, I want to heartily welcome you all for this presentation. Moving further to discuss about what earth is and how the formation earth was there and what is inside the earth we will see. Topic number 1 is talking about interior of the earth. Topic number 1 is speaking interior of the earth and the name of the chapter is inside our earth. To have a discussion on this, what is inside our earth? Inside our earth. So our earth is here, inside what is there we are going to see and talk. So for an example, just you are observing this fruit. So this fruit is having how many parts? So for example, just we are observing this fruit. So we are having the skin. Inside the pulp is there, and as you are knowing, this is mango. So skin, then inside pulp, and inside the seed. So the fruit, this mango fruit is having the 3 layers. So like that, our earth is also having the 3 layers, which is called as crust, mantle, and core. So with this example, it is more easier to understand about how our mother earth is having the layers. So moving further to discuss about what is inside the earth, what is the interior structure of our earth. Let's move. So the earth is here, the earth is our homeland. We are residing over there, that is our homeland. It is a dynamic planet. So earth is a dynamic planet. Why? Because every time outside and inside there are constantly changes are going on. So what is the outside changes are going on? What is inside changes are going on? So moving further to talk and discuss about the outside changes, we are seeing the mountain, plain, plateaus. Sometimes we are observing earthquakes, sometimes we are observing any natural disaster, just landslides is here. These are all the activities which are moving inside and the effects are observed outside. Volcanic eruption coming out. So volcano, the molten lava, the magma is coming out. So that inside activity and coming outside. So inside and outside both the activities are constantly going on. So that's why we are calling our earth is a dynamic planet. So moving further to discuss about that, you have ever wondered what lies the inside of the earth? As I have given you the example of mango, the skin is there, the pulp is there, then the seed is there. Like that, what is inside our earth? We are going to see. Then next point is about what is the earth is made up of. Earth is made up of what? We are going to see in the upcoming slides. So moving further to talk and discuss about our earth is here. Our earth is made up of what? Interior of the earth, what is there? So we are going to see in the next slide. So here, just like an onion, the earth is made of the several concentric layers with one. So layers with one inside. So one layer is there, then another layer is there, then another layer is there. For more explanation part about that, here is the example of an onion. So every day in our day-to-day life we are eating in a salad, in any vegetables we are eating onion. So we are knowing the structure of onion. To make you more crystal clear, I am showing you this onion. So by seeing this onion, you can understand about that how our earth is also just like the onion. Our earth is here. So our earth is like that. So there is the layers are there. This one layer is there. Like then the another layer is there. So the layer by layer is coming. So like that our earth is also having this type of layers. So as you are seeing in this onion, the layers are there. So our earth is also having this types of layer. That's why the onion example is very appropriate to understand about what is the interior of the earth. So the interior of the earth is like this only. As the onion is having the layer by layer, so we are reciting this. This is the example. Earth is like this. So we are residing on the top. So on the top, what is inside? The layer by layer structure is there. So in upcoming slide, we are going to understand about that crust, mantle and core in a detailed manner. So moving further to talk about the what inside of the earth is there. So let's go to the figure number 2.1. In the figure 2.1, we are going to see about what is the interior of the earth. So here is the picturization of interior of the earth. So interior of the earth, figure 2.1, interior of the earth is speaking about the same as I was showing you the example of onion. So this is the full photograph which I have taken from the NCERT textbook. So it is same printed in your textbook. So that's why I am making this. So whenever you are referring to the textbook, you can observe the same and the explanation part will be from this only. So here, as you are observing, this is our earth, and here this part, this like we are slicing into 4 ones. So this slice part is there. So in that you are observing this reddish one, this yellowish one, and this one upper one, orangish one in here. So the first one is here crust over here. So where we are residing over here, the crust, the lithosphere, then the mantle and the core mantle, they are meeting together. Then the boundary, which is called as outer core, and this one is the inner core. So again moving to talk and discuss about that, the earth is in a 3-layer formation is here. The first one is the crust, second one is the mantle, and the third one is the core. So crust, mantle, core, C and C. So today we are learning about C and C. So what the C stands for? Crust. What the M stands for? Mantle. And what the last C stands for? Core. So this crust, mantle and core. Here we have divided the core into the 2 one, the outer core and the inner core. And this is the solid one and this is the hardest part. The mantle is there and the crust is the thinnest layer. So one by one we are going to see into a detail their extension, and we will see about how our earth interior is framed. So like that, the interior of earth is very clear here. So by seeing this photograph, this figure number 2.1, it is clear that earth and its layers are 3. So crust, mantle and core. In that the crust is here, the mantle is here and the core is here. We are dividing for our better understanding about the outer core and inner core. Here mantle is also there, so upper mantle and the middle core. Like that, the core and mantle boundary where they are meeting over there. So today in your homework part, what you have to do? So you have to draw this interior of the earth, because the same can be part of your examination. Draw and label the diagram of interior of the earth. In that you have to draw this diagram in a simple way. Just make a circle, just cut it down and make the 3 lines over here. Just mention the crust, mantle and core. No need to draw this one. That's a simple illustration of interior of the earth. You can do like this. So moving further to talk more about into the detail, step by step we will see about crust, mantle and core. So next, the uppermost layer, which we have seen, the uppermost layer over the earth's surface is called as the crust. So what is crust? The uppermost layer is called crust. It is thinnest of all the layers. When we are comparing the one layer, second layer, third layer, so the crust is the thinnest one. So it is about 35 kilometer on the continental base and only the 5 kilometer on the oceanic floor. So moving further to discuss about what is continental floor and what is oceanic floor. So on the continent it's having the mass and what, and in the ocean it's having how much mass. So moving further with the help of the diagram, we will see about that. This is the continental and the oceanic floor. So the what is crust? It is the thinnest most layer and the topmost layer, which is having the extension about the 35 kilometers. kilometer. Next, we will see what it consists more about it. So the main mineral constituents of this continental mass, we are talking about our continent. So continental mass are the silica and alumina. So by joining this group, we are having the seal. This is the seal means the silica and L means alumina. So moving further, the oceanic crust mainly consists of the silica and magnesium. Then we are joining again the silica and magnesium. We are having the seam. So it's therefore SEMA, therefore the Si means to be the silica and the Mi means to be the magnesium. So moving further to discuss about in detail, we are going to see figure number 2.2. In that we will see about this constituents of the continental as well as the ocean floor. So here we are observing the figure number 2.2. So what is there in the figure number 2.2? So in the figure 2.2, this is again the photograph I have taken from the NCERT textbook. In that we are observing the continental crust, our continents, the oceanic crust. So here we are observing continent. So down is here the continental crust is here. So next here the ocean is there. Here ocean is there, the bluish color. So oceanic crust is here. So with this one we are understanding about that the continental crust is here. We are residing here. So continents are here. So ocean is here. So oceanic crust is downside. Inside the ocean beds here. So this diagram again, you have to draw this diagram and you have to label it. This is also be a part of your homework. The two diagram I mentioned to you. First the interior of the earth and the second the figure number 2.2, the continental crust and the oceanic crust. Moving further to discuss about the interior of the earth. First crust is over. Then we are going to see about the mantle. So about the mantle which is having the extension up to the depth of 2,900 kilometer, and that is below the crust. So first we have seen the upper one, that was crust. So the middle one, this upper, then this middle. So this middle one is having the extension of that 2,900 kilometer, and that is below the crust. We observe about the CMC. C, crust and mantle, and last one C for again core. So crust, mantle, core. So now moving to see into detail. So here the innermost layer we will talk about. As we were having the example of mango, the skin, that means we are talking about, let's suppose this is the earth. So the skin is there, that is crust. So that pulp is there, that is mantle, and the inside seed is there, that is too hard, that is going to be the core. So like that again we are talking about here the core. So the extension of the core we will see about that. So here the innermost layer is the core with the radius of about 3,500 kilometer. That means the 3,500 kilometer. So in that the radius about 3,500 kilometer, you have to remember it. It can be asked into MCQs also, multiple choice question. It is mainly made up of the nickel and the iron. It is called as NiC. So NiC means to be, Ni means to be nickel, and Fe means to be ferrous. That means ferrous minerals are those which contain irons. So NiC is there. So the central core has very high temperature and the pressure. So the central core is there, which is having the high pressure and the temperature is going to be there. And then above it, the mantle is there, and above it, the crust is there. So the interior of the earth is into slicing into the three part: crust, then mantle, and the last one the core. So we are residing on the crust. If we are going into the deeper, after 35 kilometer, we are going to have mantle, and after moving deeper into that 2,900 kilometer, we are going to reach to the core. Okay, so the crust, mantle, core, the three layers of the earth, the interior of the earth is clear here. Next, overview. Overview, what we have studied here. So, whatever the point we have studied here, with the overview, I will explain you one by one, and this overview is very important. This is the second chapter, and we are pointing about the inside of the earth, and we have seen the inner part of the earth. So, in that, this inner part of the earth, what inside our earth, we are going to discuss here. We have seen the example of onion. We have seen the several layers as I had shown you. Then after that, whatever this overview is given to you, you have to copy it down in your notebook, and you have to keep it as a note of this chapter. That the overview, this is very important here. So next point, the crust. So the crust is having the forms only the 0.5% of the total value of the earth. Then the uppermost layer of the earth's surface, the earth crust is the uppermost layer. In the it is the thinnest of all the layer and the less than 1% of the earth's volume. So this is for your additional interesting asides which I am keeping here, the 0.5%, less than 1% of the earth's volume. Then the continental crust is 10 to 30 km thick, and it is mainly composed of silica and alumina, and hence it is called as silicon. So the under ocean and oceanic current is 5 to 10 km and thick and mainly consist of silica and magnesium, hence it is called as cement. So this is the note which I am giving to you. So this note you have to copy down. These are the little bit interesting aside for you to know more about the crust. So crust, finally what? The uppermost layer of the earth. It is having the thinnest layer. So there will be a question. Define the term crust, or what do you mean by crust? Then it can be an MCQ. What is the extension of the crust? So you have to write 35 km. So like that, any question can be asked on this particular topic. Next, we will see the overview of mantle. What we studied in the mantle. So forms the 16% of the total volume of the earth. Extend up to the depth of, as I stated you, 2,900 km below the crust. Then the middle and the thickest layer of the earth. Here we are talking about the earth is there, right? So earth is there, so the crust is the thinnest one, and the core is inside. So the means middle part is here. That middle part is the mantle, and that is the thickest layer. That means the area of the mantle is more. The thickness is there. Then the consists of hot, dense, and the semi-solid rocks. We will come to discuss about the rocks, the hot, the dense, and other things in this chapter more. And contain most of the mass of the earth. As I stated to you, there is all the time activities outside also and inside the earth also. That's why the plate tectonic theory has been made. So by that we can understand about that these inside our earth is certain things are going on, and it's very clear to us. By these three layers we will understand step by step about inside of our earth. So moving to the last slide to talk and discuss about what we studied in this, the crust, mantle, and we are slowly moving toward the core. So next we will have the discussion on the core. The core forms 83% of the earth of the total volume of the earth. The innermost layer. So here the question can be asked, which is the innermost layer of the earth? So your answer will be innermost layer is core. It can be asked in the form of MCQ. Crust, mantle, core. The option will be there and question will be there. Which is the innermost layer? So you have to choose the correct one, that is the core. Because this is very inside. So the central core has a very high temperature and the pressure. And in made the two segment, that the outer core and the inner core. So what the outer core is speaking about? So the outer core is speaking about is a liquid layer and about 2266 kilometer. It is mainly the complex of the nickel and iron, which is called as the nickel. So inner one, it is the earth innermost part. It is the earth's innermost part. So in that, if you are very happy to know more about the core, we are having the moving to the presentation of videos in the upcoming presentation. With the videos also, you can see about how our earth is every time changing and what's the inside is going on. So moving further, to memorize the main point of this chapter about the interior of earth, I am taking you into the first slide to see about the chart, figure number 2.1, the interior of the earth. This is very important to memorize. The two examples I had given, one of the mango, one of the onion. By seeing the two examples, you understand about that, how the interior of the earth is framed, how the layer by layer structure is there. So the crust, mantle and core. It should be fixed into the mind. The earth is here, so earth is here. As I am speaking to you, interior of the earth, by closing the eyes also you can quickly come to know about earth means a circle. Will quickly frame into your mind. Then the layers of earth, 1, 2, 3. So first C, M, C. So C means crust, M means mantle and C means core. So crust, mantle and core. Today we had a topic of discussion. In that topic of discussion we talked and we just presented with this help of the photograph our mother earth into the three layers. So inside our earth what is there? So three layers are there. So interior of the earth what is there? So in upcoming presentation we will see into detail about this more. So moving further, lastly I want to tell to each and everyone that the overview is very important. You have to note it down and after noting that, this diagram you have to draw. Another diagram which I have shown to you, this one. This diagram also you have to draw in your notebook and you have to prepare well. Because in examination any diagram can be asked for the 5 marks. Draw and label the interior of the earth or draw and label the diagram of continent crust and the oceanic crust. After that MCQ already I stated to you, whatever the MCQs are there you have to frame. The thinnest most layer which is that the crust is there. The thickest layer of the earth, so mantle is there. So the innermost layer which is that, so core is there. So like that the MCQs also you have to remember. So extension of the crust is so 35 kilometer. So extension of mantle, so you have to write it down. So 2900 kilometer. About talking about the radius, so 3500 kilometer. So like that you have to do. Then the core is divided into two, that the outer core and the inner one. So outer core, what is here? Inner core, what is here? Any question can be asked in this form. So the topic is clear to you every point. Let's move to the overview and you have to write this all the three overviews about the crust also, then about mantle also. This is the crust part. You can make your own point also by reading the textbook. If you don't have the textbook, you can go to the NCERT website, e-books. From that you can have the PDF version. You can see that and you can make your note also in your language also and you can copy down this one also. So this is a crust one. You please see this and you can copy down it. And after mantle, you should copy down this. And the main point which I stated to you, you can write it on that or you can add on that. And last one is the core. So after joining 1, 2, 3, the three layers, their facts and figure which I mentioned here. And lastly, I want to thank to each and everyone, those who are staying their home, watching these videos, getting enhance their knowledge and in the next upcoming video, we are going to see about that. In that presentation, I am going to talk and discuss about the next point of this chapter. So my request to each and everyone, whatever the point I had assigned to you for your homework part, you please do it. I have placed the two diagram for the homework person. First one, the interior of the earth, and second one, the continental crust and the oceanic crust. Third part, I talked about the three overview about the crust, mantle and core. You please write it down and make a note of it. If any doubt and difficulty is there, please let me know about that or comment on that topic particular. I am going to, in the next presentation, I will take your point and I will explain here. So in this presentation overall, we talked and discussed about our Mother Earth, and today is the day we are talking very impressively with this help of presentation, and we are learning about Earth, how the design of Earth is there, how our Mother Earth is framed and the formation. So not to forget about sea and sea. So today anybody will ask you what you learn in the geography class. So what will be your answer? So your answer will be there. Ganga sir taught us about the sea and sea. So what is sea and sea? Crust, mantle and core. And that's the three layers of the earth. So how many layers are there in our earth? So inside our earth there are three layers. And what are they? Sea and sea. Not to forget that. And we will discuss more about in the upcoming video. Jai Hind and thank you to each and everyone.